Parallel lines. Whenever you're working with parallel lines in analytical, we normally say that the gradients of those lines are usually equal. So what I mean by that is if line AB is parallel to line CD, we understand that the gradient that this forms, so let's call this M1, and the gradient that that forms, let's call that M2. We would say that those two gradients are equal. Let's look at an example of parallel lines and how it can be used in questions. You have this question which says, given the point A is -5 and 1, B is 1 and 6, C is 7 and -2, determine the equation of the line parallel to AC and passing through the points -1 and 3. Write the equation in form of AX plus BX plus C is equals to 0. Okay, so now, just like we said before, we get the gradient. Now, this question over here is saying that the equation of the line we want to get is parallel, right? It is parallel to AC. So let's get the gradient of AC. So the gradient of AC would be So the gradient of AC is -1/4. And like we said before, whenever the line is parallel, we understand that they have to be equal. So it will mean that our new equation would also have a gradient of -4. So I'm going to put this into the point gradient format. I'm substituting the point that we have, which is -1 and 3. Our gradient is -1/4. This here would be the equation of our straight line. Now, if the question asks us to find the equation of a straight line, we always try as much as possible to make sure it looks like this. Y is equals to mx plus c, and our answer we get corresponds to that. But unfortunately, this question doesn't just want us to get the equation of the straight line. They want it to look in a specific way. So if you look at the question one more time, they said they want it to look like ax plus bx plus c is equals to 0, right? We shouldn't have a fraction in any of our equation over here. So what I should be doing in this question is, first of all, multiplying by my LCD, the lowest common denominator, in this case here is 4. Then I move everything to the left-hand side so that I have only 0 on the right-hand side. And that's it. So it looks exactly as I wanted.